Hello, and welcome to my channel. I'm Gwendolyn Haller, a seasoned businesswoman, and today I'm going to be taking you through the new updates on the immigration laws and financial laws in Cameroon as of the year 2023. If you're a returning subscriber, this is me saying thank you. I love you. And if you just stumbled on this channel, don't forget to join by subscribing. Click on the notification bell and comment as well, and share this information to those whom you think will need it. Let's roll in. Welcome back. Like I mentioned earlier, today we are going to be talking about the new immigration laws in Cameroon, and also a little bit about the financial laws in Cameroon as of the year 2023. A lot have changed in Cameroon, and a lot of people are not aware of these changes. I'm doing this video particularly for a lot of people who sent me messages after watching several of my videos on YouTube, particularly on work permits, on getting visas, and a lot more, particularly the business area. And they wanted to find out, particularly some Nigerians wanted to find out how they can get into Cameroon and process their documents for a visa to a different country. Many of them wanted to come to Cameroon and process their visas to go to the various countries they wanted to go to. So this is why I'm doing this video, because it's very insightful, and I'm the right person to give you this information. Although I'm not an immigration lawyer, or I don't work in any of the ministries concerned, the immigration and the finance ministry, but I'm telling you, as a businesswoman, I keep myself updated because I have a lot of partners from abroad, and this information doesn't only help me and my partners, it helps those as well who want to work with me, or those who want to do international business with me. So it's a plus to me, but also it's valuable information so that everyone can be informed, and it will stop you from being manipulated and being duped of money in this day and age where everybody's taking advantage of the ignorant or the naive. So to all Nigerians who want to come into Cameroon to process visas at different embassies and different high commissions to travel to different countries, that is possible. Do you need a visa to enter Cameroon? No, you don't need a visa as a Nigerian, but you will need a visa on entry. And this visa on entry will be given to you at the airport by an immigration authority. You will have to explain to the immigration officer how long you intend to be in Cameroon, and then they will just give you an entry stamp, and then make sure before that time limit, I think they normally give 1 month, you are gone out. Now, if you're coming to do visa processing, the truth is you don't know how long that is going to be, but you don't know the processing time, because that would depend on the embassy or the high commission that you are in. They have their processing time. So what if you say you want 1 month to process a documentation, or 2 months to process documentation, and within that time you haven't got your visa? I know this is possible because I remember when I was going to the UK and for an event, I went to South Africa. I was going to South Africa for business. And while I was in South Africa, I went to the British High Commission in South Africa, in Joburg, and I explained to them, I actually processed all the documentation, my present South African visa, and I'm here for business. And so I took the opportunity, and because of the processing time, and yes, it was granted to me. I paid express, and it was given to me, I think in 3 days, and I picked up my visa, came back to Cameroon, and I traveled to the UK. So trust me, it's very possible. It's possible. So when you come, you can tell the immigration officer that you want 1 month to do this, and then they will give you an entry for 1 month and you finish what you're doing and you go. I also remember when I was going to Nigeria, I think some years back, and I was asked by the immigration officers how long I was going to stay in Nigeria, and I told them 1 month, and they just stamped and let me in. They asked me where I was going to be staying. I'm just coming to visit, you know, but yes, I was coming to visit. And we grant. So it's very, very possible. I think Nigerians do need a visa on entry. And then when you enter, you process your documentation and then you can leave. So that is valuable information for those who are seeking to come to Cameroon to process their visas in the different embassies, in different high commissions of different countries to travel out. But remember, you have to be out of the country before the 1 month that is given you, because it will be indicated on your entry stamp. Now, back to our topic for today, the update on the immigration laws in Cameroon. And we're going to be talking about visas on foreign passports. When we talk about foreign passports, we're talking about any other passport apart from a Cameroon passport. Now, the entry visa is 50,000 francs now, as of the year 2023. The single out visa and return visa is also 50,000 francs CFA. Now, the visa for several entries and output valid for 3 months was 50K, for 6 months was 100,000, for 12 months was 150,000. But out of the 2023 finance laws in Cameroon, these visa for several entries and outputs have been cancelled by the Cameroon government. Now, we have now 2 types of visas. We have visas for several entry and exit valid for 0 to 6 months, and we have visa for multiple entry and exit from 6 months and above. So, for anyone who has entered Cameroon with the intention of processing a visa at an embassy, after 3 weeks of your stay in Cameroon, and you realize that the processing time at that embassy or that high commission is taking longer than it should, you should go in for a visa for several entry or exits valid for 0 to 6 months. Do not allow that entry time that they gave you at the airport, the immigration officers gave you at the airport, to run out, because you may be banned from entering Cameroon. It's preferable you go to the immigration officers and request an extension. I'm talking about the immigration officers in Cameroon. You request an extension of that time they have given you because you are processing your visa, or they may ask you to just get a visa for several entry and exits valid for 0 to 6 months. So please put that in mind. Now, as of the new finance laws of 2023, there are 2 types of visas. We have the standard visa and the express visa. Now, the express visa is when you want to facilitate, the process. If the processing time was normally 10 working days, with an express visa, if you're paying for an express visa, you will get it in 2 or 3 working days. You will get your visa in 2 to 3 working days. So, the 2 types of visa, the standard and the express. Now, for visas for several entry and exit valid from 0 to 6 months, the amount you're going to pay for a standard visa is 100,000 francs, and for an express visa is 150,000 francs CFA. Now, For visas for multiple entries and exits from 6 months and above, the standard visa is 150,000 francs and the express visa is 200,000 francs CFA. Now, the Cameroon government has actually put out a list of people that they have exonerated from getting visas or applying for visas in Cameroon. And they are those with service or diplomatic passports, those who are coming to study in Cameroon for less than 6 months, those who are transiting through Cameroon, those who are nationals of the CEMAC member states. And it gives them access to travel within the communities in Cameroon. If you are a national of any of the CEMAC states, you know the CEMAC countries. So if you are a national of any of these countries, you don't need a visa or an entry or exit visa to enter Cameroon. You can enter Cameroon and travel to within the different communities without a visa. So these are the new laws that I wanted to share with you, because this is valid and valuable information that you're supposed to know. So thank you for joining me in today's class. If you have any questions, do pop them down below, and I'll be available to answer all your questions. Till next time, I remain your seasoned business mogul, Gwendolyn Halley. Bye-bye.